Welcome back everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Dirt Limited late models here at Lernerville. Lernerville is very difficult. There is no walls here. I'm gonna end up going over the corner sometimes. The track came in already pretty used up, so you're gonna either have to run right on the edge or just be safe and not run out here. But out here is definitely the fastest way around. I hate turn 1 also. Just a side note, I absolutely hate turn 1. Turn 3 and 4, not bad. Even though you have less room to run, I like turn 3 and 4 more, to be honest. This first lap, I'm going to try to run high in 1 and 2. And then high in 3 and 4. Second lap, I'm going to go low in 1 and 2 and high in 3 and 4. Because that's worked out for me as well.
One more lap.
Just have to try to keep the car straight and as much on the power as you can. Because these things don't have much horsepower. And when you run the low side, you kind of bog down some. I can run a 3 with the track like this. Hopefully I can do that here. Yeah, I ran a 431. That's not great. The pole is probably going to be in like the 2 or 1s probably, because I know, who was it that ran it? Jeff. Yeah, he ran a 1 in practice. I ran a 3.54 in practice, which would have been nice. That would put me in second currently, but currently we're fourth. A couple more people still have to qualify, so I'll pick it up and we're about to grid up and go green. Alright, so both people that we were waiting on to qualify got ahead of me, so we're qualified back in 6th out of 10 cars. Not too many cars here. We're car number 1, so I gotta probably finish about top 3-ish. This is gonna be tough. This place is kind of hard to pass at, but at the same time, you can get by some people by them just going off the track in the corners. So hopefully we could just stay on the track, stay on the edge, and do the best we can. This is definitely a track you can gain some spots at from other people messing up a lot more. Pit road exit's kind of skinny too, so be careful with that. 30 laps here, no cautions. That's why going off the corner is so bad. You go over the edge one time, you're going to lose a few spots and not get them back pretty easily. So hopefully we could just stay on track. I'd like to run the bottom in 1 and 2 as much as I can. 3 and 4, I'm fine with being on the outside. Even though you have less room up here, I just stick to the outside better than I do in 1 and 2. 1 and 2, I just go sliding straight off the corner all the time. I hate it. But once my back right goes over, you're gone for it. You go over, you just have to let off the gas, roll it up there, and just merge back on the back stretch when you can. Hopefully we can have a pretty clean start here. I don't like that I'm on the outside, even though the outside is definitely quicker. But I could run a little bit better when I can run the bottom on the 1 and 2. Just because I'm more scared on the outside in 1 and 2. Which is no good.
Alright, man. Pace cars in.
Meters off.
Green, green, green.
I'm going to try to hold the outside for the first lap. They just slide up the track. I hate it. I just hate 1 and 2 on the outside. It makes no sense to me. 3 and 4, it actually sticks and you can just grip and go.
One inside. All clear, all clear. Good job, man. You're good. Inside.
I just don't get 1 and 2 whatsoever. 3 and 4 makes so much sense. I've always had trouble in 1 and 2 at this track for some reason. See if we can make anything happen on the bottom in 1 and 2. I know the guy who got the pole, Jeff, he was really fast in our last practice, and that's what he was doing as well. He was like running bottom 1 and 2 or mid 1 and 2. Don't get too sideways like that though. Try to keep your engine revved up. Three and 4 is just a one lane corner for sure. Running that like upper mid in 1 and 2 is not bad. Surprised nobody up here has gone off yet. Like, they've been very steady at it. Oh, well, one of them's gone. As I said that, Third place is gone. I didn't even see them go off. I just saw everybody merging back on the corner and one of them's gone. That's the thing I'm worried about this track that I don't want to do. They're definitely getting a good run on that outside. But he's not going to be able to stick it down there.
All clear, all clear.
Because if you could hit the outside in 1 and 2, you could be super fast. I just can't. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I need to let off more to try to straighten out my car, but I just slide through that corner. Oh, there goes second place. Oh god. That was a sketchy merge back. I thought he was either going to clip the 3 or get into me. Wasn't 100% sure.
Outside. You're clear high.
Gotta try to get back up before that 7 gets to the outside of us. It's harder going off in 3 and 4. Not like harder, like it's easy to still go off in 3 and 4. It's just, it's harder to, oh, there he goes again. Rip. I did not push him off. We never even made contact. I just like started following him up. That's why I don't like 1 and 2.
You're in third place. There you go, man. Good job.
I saw him going real low and he was gonna throw a slider. But if you go off in 3 and 4, you have a better likelihood of smacking the wall. Because there's a wall a lot closer off of 4 than there is anywhere in 1 and 2. So it's definitely worse when you go off in 3 and 4. You won't go as far downhill, which is good, but you're more likely to damage your car and like actually be stuck like sideways. Oh, I almost went too far off of 2. So we're up to 3rd, that's great. The 7 car is definitely quicker than me. Like, he 100% is. He's gonna get a run on me here probably. He doesn't get as big of a run there. He's been getting a good run in 3 and 4. That was a good slider.
You're clear high, clear high. You got one inside.
Yeah, he got a hell of a run off that corner.
All clear, all clear.
You just have to really be able to get your tire on the edge at this track. That's the hard thing. Not trying. Oh, there goes a 7. That's why everyone's going off in 1 and 2. Hardly anybody is going off in 3 and 4. It's all in 1 and 2.
Good job, man. Back in third.
You just slide so far through that corner. Jesus Christ. I'm not the best at putting my back right tire on the edge at all. I can do it decent enough.
Holy shit, what was that?
No clue they're talking
Where
about.
are you going?
Oh god. Probably somebody merging back on the track really bad or something.
Car.
That's my guess.
He didn't drive through it, he drove over it. That's crazy.
But yeah, at least I'm able to be consistent running the bottom of 1 and 2. I'd much rather be consistent running the bottom slash like middle in 1 and 2 than going off and over the edge in 1 and 2. That was a really bad one. This guy's getting right on me. He tapped me a little bit there. We didn't get any contact for it, surprisingly. Sometimes I get that corner pretty decent and I get a little gap.
Outside.
Got a really good run back on him.
We have a slow car up high.
You do just get such a big run off the corner being high. Yeah, he's not throwing a slider there. So I'm just going to blow right back by him.
All clear, all clear. Back in third,
If I could finish third, I'd be very happy with that. 4 cars all over the place. Him and the 10, I guess, got together. That's what they were yelling about. Oh, what happened to the guy behind me? 7 car must have lost it. Oh wait, no, the 5 was the one behind me. He must have went off. I'm telling you, if you just stay consistent, don't go over the edge, you're gonna gain some spots because it's a few seconds if you go over the edge. Like, you definitely lose a few seconds. Depending on how bad you go off. You could lose a lot of seconds. Because usually when I go over, I know I'm going over and I just start letting off the gas and slide through the like little bit of dirt they have on the outside. And I just straighten it up, come back on the track on the backstretch. It's usually like a 2-second loss. 2.5-ish. Yep, they're with the 7 too. 7's gone. 4 and the 10 throwing sliders on each other. Kind of nervous about that because they're lap cars. Ooh, I went way too high into that corner. I like completely got off the gas trying not to go over. We only got a few laps left, so hoping we could hold this spot and not mess up. Okay, one more lap around. Let's just not mess up. I'll probably go low in 3 and 4 too, just to be safe. Like, I want nothing to do with these lap cars that are up here. Nobody's even near me from behind. So, hey, we came from 6th all the way up to 3rd just by not messing up. I will take that. I will gladly take that because we almost went over 1 or 2 times. But, yeah, that was fun. I want to see how close I was in some of these. But, yeah, this is the part I was talking about, the little bit of dirt they have on the outside. Leads you to pit road. An awkward pit road, but I like this pit road a lot, that it's on the outside of the track. It's more realistic than being on the inside of the track. It's a lot nicer looking. But let's go see how that race went and watch the guys go over the edge, because god, that was interesting, because we went from 6th all the way up to 3rd just staying consistent. Guy went from 4th to 2nd in front of me. They were gone for me. Like, I'm surprised that 3 kept up with him. He was killing it. But let's go back some laps. I know the 5 got ahead of me. I want to see like our little battle there. Where was me in the 5? Here's me in the 7. Where was the 5 at? Because I know the 7 went off at some point. When did he end up going off? Because I know it had to have been in 1 and 2. I guess that's where he crossed me over one time, yeah. We had a couple good crossovers, and I thought he was going to just pull away from me. But I just hooked the outside pretty well. Get a run on the inside, throw my slider back towards him. He goes real hard into the corner. I slide up in front of him, thought he was going to go over there. He got a huge run. He could have easily just taken the top there from me, because he was already in front of me at that point. 5's right on my ass too. Where does the 7 go over? I think he goes over here, because I never even saw him again. Yep, there you go. Your back right just barely gets over the edge, and you're gone. You can just see it. It just barely gets over. Right about there, you're gone. Once your front and left is off the ground, you're gone. You have nowhere else to go. So that was his demise. And then the 5 does like the same thing to me. They're definitely faster than me because they could run the outside and stick it real well. I was doing the best I could, just trying not to mess up. Where'd the 5 end up like going off? I had a really good corner there. I gained some time on him. I know the 5 was right on my ass. That's where like he tapped me a little bit. Did he get a really good run here and cross me over? I think he did. Because if you get that outside right in 1 and 2, it is fast. I'm just not good at that, and I did not want to risk it. Just because everybody else you see go over the edge of this track. I think this is where he went over because I never saw him again. Oh, nope, not quite there. I actually had a good 1 and 2. He struggled there. He didn't throw a slider back at me because he was not going to make that at all. You can just see how much quicker the outside is. Where'd he go over at? Just over the edge. Just barely, again. And where was the 9 at? I know he left at some point. Where was he back up at the front still? Nope, this is when he was back in 6th.
Hey, Ken, if you want to see something funny, go to lap 18
Let's see.
and watch from the 9's perspective.
Because the 9 goes straight off there. He was scary because I thought a few laps
Freaking
before
idiot
that,
doesn't need to drive on this track.
he went off, I think, here, and then comes flying back on the track. Because I thought he was going to hook the 3, or I didn't know where he's going to go when he came back on the track. And then literally 2 laps later, he did it again. Alright, let's see what he does when he comes back on this time. This is why I did not want to run that outside, because I would have definitely done that multiple times. He went all the way down to the grass. He lost a lot of time there. Oh, Jesus. The 10? Where did the 10 come from? He did the same damn thing. Oh, yeah, he did it, but he actually just stayed on this little dirt spot like I was talking about. Like, you just let off a little bit. Jesus, he got some air. I want to see this from the 6's perspective. Because the 6 had a great seat for this one. Well, not really, but here comes the 9. Here comes the 10. 10 gets some air. 10 gets a little bit of air there. You just see him coming in the frame. Holy crap, he's all the way off the ground. Oh, that's funny. And then what happened to the 9 and everything after that? Because he said something about lap 18. What about lap 18? Let's see. They said from the 9's perspective. I'm just going to watch it in the chopper. Alright, he goes off again. And... oh, no, he's not even trying to come back on the track at that point. He was going way too fast trying to get into that corner. Holy crap. He literally landed on the guy. Oh my god, like, I do want to see this from your angle now. You can't even see anything. You have no clue what happened there. What is the 4's perspective of this? Like, he's just having a good time. Not even really, but you see a car coming out your side, he holy crap. You gotta watch when you merge, especially if you're gonna freaking Dukes of Hazzard it. Just back onto the track. Holy crap, this whole suspension comes all the way down. He just Dukes of Hazzard the whole thing and lands on the 4. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Well, I'm happy nothing crazy like that happened to us this race. We were just having a solid time running up to 3rd, so I'm happy about that. I'm hoping I gain a little bit of iRating out of this race, so let's go see how much we actually end up getting. Alright, results are in. We ended up finishing 3rd after starting 6th. We gained 9 out of it. Alright, so that's a good comeback. Very happy with that. Pretty good strength of field, too, for only 10 of us. I think we were first split out of 3. I thought there was only going to be 2 splits. I didn't know how many registered, but 25, 27. Pretty good strength of field overall. Top 2 were just in the 3000s. The number 3 car just got into the 3000s. Don't know if it was for the first time. If so, congratulations. And number 2 was getting just to 3300. So we had a pretty good iRating gap on them, but they were good at keeping it on the edge. And that 9 car was fast. He just kept going over the edge really bad. And then he Dukes of Hazzard the whole freaking 4 car. That was too funny. That was too funny. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race and maybe learned a little bit, because everything seems like they're at Lernerville this week. These are there. I know that the street stocks on dirt are also here, so I'll be running that later this week. And where is the pros? I think the pros are at Fairbury, and then I think the supers are at Knoxville. So I'll probably end up running those as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more races, and I will catch you guys in the next race.